Sound of a lighter flick. Slow exhale. Tuesday electric riff plays solo over crackling vinyl static. Heavy sub bass kicks in at 90 BPM.
Hands at 10 and 2, but the mind is floating free. Asphalt river snake winding through the galaxy. Streetlights blurring out like streaks of amber gold. Got that old blues record playing, stories getting told. Eyes a little low, but the vision crystal clear. Leaving all the stress in the rear view mirror. Engine humming low, vibrating through the seat. Syncing up the heartbeat to the rhythm of the street. No destination, just the motion and the sound. Wheels spinning slow, barely touching on the ground. In the cabin, it's a sanctuary, thick and gray. Watching all the troubles of the daytime fade away. Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dance and the sub bass goes low. Drifting through the haze in a cloud of our own design. Lost in the loop, just killing time. Feeling fine. Windows cracked an inch, let the city air creep in. Mixing with the sweet scent of where the night begins. Pass a little piece to the left, keep the cipher turning. Got that slow burn fire, yeah, the embers keep on burning. Melody is lazy like a cat up in the sun. But it's midnight now, and the run has just begun. Guitar weeping soft, telling secrets to the moon. Wrapped up in the fabric of this hazy, heavy tune. Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dance and the sub bass goes low. Drifting through the haze in a cloud of our own design. Lost in the loop, just killing time. Feeling fine. Red light, green light, colors in the mist. Time is just a suggestion that doesn't really exist. Suspended in the moment between the here and there. Floating on the baseline, vanish into air. Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dance and the sub bass goes low. Drifting through the haze in a cloud of our own design. Lost in the loop, just killing time. Feeling fine. Yeah. Velvet high. Just try it.
Sound of paper crinkling.
Lighter, flick.
Slow exhale.
Hey. something fragile like the trust, turning all the memories into dust. Roll it up tight, seal it with a kiss, searching for a momentary bliss, reflecting on the choices that I made. Walking in the sun, walking in the shade, balance is the key, steady is the hand, building up a castle in the sand. Spark it up, let the gray cloud rise, open up the third and the inner eyes. Looking in the mirror, what do I see? A hazy version of who I wanna be. Roll and reflect, inspect the intellect, treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear. Everything becomes so crystal clear when the smoke clears. Guitar strings, rusted but the tone is gold. Stories of the young and the stories of the old. Blues running through the veins like a flood. Music is the oxygen, music is the blood. Sitting on the porch, watching rain fall, listening to the distant nature call. No rush to answer, let it ring, just focus on the song that I sing. Roll and reflect, expect the intellect, treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear. Everything becomes so crystal clear when the smoke clears. Dust to dust, living is a must, surviving is a lust. Burn it down until it burns a tip. Don't let the reality slip. Roll and reflect, inspect the intellect, treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear. Everything becomes so crystal clear when the smoke clears. That's it.
Silence. Concrete jungle, but I'm walking on Mars, counting up the wins, forgetting the loss. Neon signs flickering, buzzing overhead, remembering the words that nobody said. Walking through the alley with the hoodie on tight, embracing the shadows of the off night. The haze in the air isn't coming from the smog, it's the personal weather, my mental fog. Colors bleeding out, go watercolor painting, senses heightening, no I ain't fainting. Just overloaded by the beauty of the grind, stepping out of rhythm, stepping out of time. In the neon haze, where the dreamers go, everything is moving super slow-mo. Red light, blue light, purple and pink. Give me a minute, let me just think. Lost in the glow, lost in the flow. Reflections in the puddle, ripple and distort. Building a castle, holding down the fort. Sub-bass rattling the ribcage bones, navigating through the twilight zones. Got the blues in the pocket, rhythm in the shoe. Only passing by, just passing through. People rushing past, faces like a blur. I'm the stillness in the center, calm and sure. In the neon haze, where the dreamers go, everything is moving super slow-mo. Red light, blue light, purple and pink. Give me a minute, let me just think. Lost in the glow, lost in the flow. Electric city buzzing like a giant hive. It's the only time that I feel alive. Surrounded by the noise, but I find the hush. Taking my time, I don't ever rush. In the neon haze, where the dreamers go, everything is moving super slow-mo. Red light, blue light, purple and pink. Give me a minute, let me just think. Lost in the glow, lost in the flow. Neon haze, hey.
Yeah. Turn the headphones up a bit. Sitting on the rug, staring at the ceiling fan, spinning round and round like the hour hand. Got the 6-string plugged in and buzzing warm. Safe inside the room, shelter from the storm. Notes spinning slow, crying out the blues. Nothing on the schedule, nothing left to lose. Just a vibration, shaking up the floor. Knocking on the sky, open up the door. It's a thick atmosphere, heavy on the chest. Put the weary mind to a little bit of rest. Frequencies align, purple and the green. Painting pictures in the air that nobody has seen.
Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Dizzy licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race. Yeah, we just floating in space.
Ashtray overflowing with the thoughts I burned away, turning into ghosts of a complicated day. Finger on the fretboard, sliding down the neck, keeping the anxiety constantly in check. Lo-fi static hissing underneath the beat. Chill hop rhythm makes the cipher complete. Exhale the doubt, inhale the creative flow. Watch the LED lights putting on a show.
Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Losing licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race. Yeah, we just floating in space.
Bend the note, hold it there, let it resonate. Everything is perfect, there's no need to hate. Just a vibe, just a mood, strictly organic. No need to rush, no need to panic.
Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Losing licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race. We just floating in space. city is asleep, but the mind is awake. How much more can the consciousness take? Scanning the dial for a signal to ride, feeling the pull of the lunar tide. Static in the brain, static on the air, searching for a meaning, searching for a prayer. Smoke curling up in a question mark, glowing orange ember in the dark. Frequency low, vibrating the glass, watching the hours slowly pass. Connected to something vast and deep, secrets that the shadows keep. On that midnight frequency we connect, giving the silences due respect. Signals crossing in the hazy zone, king of the night on a lonely throne. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the vibe? Blues guitar weeping in a minor key, unlocking the chains and setting me free. Sub bass hitting like a heart attack, ain't no turning around, ain't no going back. Whispers in the echo, voices in the delay, chasing the ghosts of yesterday. Elevated mind, levitated feet, merging the soul with the concrete. On that midnight frequency we connect, giving the silences due respect. Signals crossing in the hazy zone, king of the night on a lonely throne. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the vibe? Interference, waves colliding, no use running, no use hiding. Turn the gain up, let it distort. This is the last and final report. On that midnight frequency we connect, giving the silences due respect. Signals crossing in the hazy zone, king of the night on a lonely throne. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the vibe? Wait, what was I saying? Sinking in the cushions, deep sea dive. Checking my pulse, yeah, I'm still alive. Gravity increased by a factor of 10. Don't ask me where, don't ask me when. Remote is on the table, miles away. Guess we watching whatever is on today. Pizza box open, cold slice calling. Feels like I'm flying, feels like I'm falling. Brainstorming theories about the universe. Put it in a song, put it in a verse. Everything connects, it's a spider web. Watching the ocean flowing there. It's that couch lock logic making perfect sense. Breaking down the walls, jumping over fence. In the mind I'm running a marathon.
message buzzing, I look at the screen. Letters dancing around, don't know what they mean. Reply later, maybe in a year. Right now the mission is getting pretty clear. Backstage station, population 1, soaking up the rays of the internal sun. Blues guitar crying from the speaker cone. King of the castle, sitting on the throne, yeah. It's that couch lock logic, making perfect sense. Breaking down the walls, jumping over fence. In the mud, I'm running a marathon. With the body stuck here until the dawn. Yeah, stuck until the dawn. Is the room spinning, or is it the earth? Contemplating sadness, contemplating mirth. Heavy eyelids, heavy thoughts, heavy beat, glued to the fabric of the seat. It's that couch lock logic, making perfect sense. Breaking perfect sense. Breaking down the walls, jumping over fence. In the mud, I'm running a marathon. With the body stuck here until the dawn. Yeah, stuck until the dawn. Music slows down to the whole sound of someone yawning. I think I just sleep here, fade out.
Raindrops on the pane, rhythm of the night. Everything is dim, only candlelight. Sinking in the sofa, gravity is strong. Feeling like I'm right exactly where I belong. Mentality is hazy, vision is a blur. Soft texture sound like the petting of a fur. Wrap me in the audio, blanket made a sound. Feet lifted up, never touching on the ground. Clock stopped ticking about an hour ago. Or maybe it's moving just incredibly slow. Either way, I'm good, got the herb and the tea. Drifting on the waves of this low frequency.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloudy forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home.
Subwoofer breathing like a dragon in the cave. Riding on the ripple of a sine wave. Lyrics flowing lazy, dripping like the wax. Chillax to the max, just stating the facts. Blue scale running up and down the spine. Sipping on the water, forget about the wine. Natural elevation, herbal meditation. Broadcasting live from the underground station.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloudy forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home.
My bourbon's here, just smooth sailing air. Problems down below, looking small, I don't care. Atmosphere is thick, you can cut it with a knife. This is soundtrack to a very chill life.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloudy forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home. Raindrops on the pane, rhythm of the night. Everything is dim, only candlelight. Sinking in the sofa, gravity is strong. Feeling like I'm right exactly where I belong. Mentality is hazy, vision is a blur. Soft textures sound like the petting of a fur. Wrap me in the audio, blanket made a sound. Feet lifted up, never touching on the ground. Clock stopped ticking about an hour ago. Or maybe it's moving just incredibly slow. Either way, I'm good, got the herb and the tea. Drifting on the waves of the slow frequency.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloud of forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home.
Subwoofer breathing like a dragon in a cave. Riding on the ripple of a sine wave. Lyrics flowing lazy, dripping like the wax. Chillax to the max, just stating the facts. Blue scale running up and down the spine. Sipping on the water, forget about the wine. Natural elevation, herbal meditation. Broadcasting live from the underground station.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloud of forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home.
No turbulence here, just smooth sailing air. Problems down below, looking small, I don't care. The atmosphere is thick, you can cut it with a knife. This is the soundtrack to a very chill life.
Cruising at altitude, cloud 90 BPM. Polishing the mind like a rough cut gem. It's a cloudy forecast inside of the dome. Head in the sky, but the body's at home. Yeah, the body's at home.
Soft exhale.
Stay cloudy.
Balance.
Sunlight creeping through the blind slash. Dust moles dancing like acrobats. No alarm clock, threw it out the door. Clothesline in a pile on the floor. Coffee in the mug, herbs in the grinder. Left the stress behind, don't need a reminder. Day stretching out like an endless road. Lightening the burden, lightening the load. Phone on silent, world on pause. Obeying only natural laws. Inhale the peace, exhale the strife. This is the good part of the life. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time.
Toast is burning, but I don't even care. Smell of breakfast hanging in the air. Music playing soft from the other room, chasing away the shadows and the gloom. Blues lick playing on a clean guitar, wondering how we ever got this far. Eyes heavy, smile wide, feeling blessed. Put the anxiety to the test. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time, committing the perfect lazy crime, stealing the hours back from the clock, solid as a rock, sitting on the dock, watching the tide roll away. Tomorrow can wait, Monday is a ghost. Here and now is what matters the most. Let the afternoon melt till the eve. This is a magic that I believe. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time, committing the perfect lazy crime. Watching the tide roll away. See you next week.
Sound of a lighter flick, slow exhale. Tunes for the electric to drip, play solo over crackling vinyl static. Heavy sub bass kicks in at 90 BPM. But the mind is floating free. Asphalt river snake winding through the galaxy. Streetlights blurring out like streaks of amber gold. Got that old blues record playing, stories getting told. Eyes a little low, but the vision crystal clear. Leaving all the stress in the rear view mirror. Engine humming low, vibrating through the seat. Syncing up the heartbeat to the rhythm of the street. No destination, just emotion and a sound. Wheels spinning slow, barely touching on the ground. In the cabin, it's a sanctuary, thick and gray. Watching all the troubles of the daytime fade away.
Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dancing up, sub bass goes low, drifting through the haze in a cloud of our own design. Lost in the loop, just killing time, feeling fine.
Windows cracked an inch, let the city air creep in. Mixing with the sweet scent of where the night begins. Pass a little piece to the left, keep the cipher turning. Got that slow burn fire, the embers keep on burning. Melody is lazy like a cat up in the sun, but it's midnight now and the run has just begun. Guitar weeping soft, telling secrets to the moon. Wrapped up in the fabric of this hazy, heavy tune.
Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dancing, that sub bass goes low, drifting through the haze
vanish in the air. Riding on that velvet highway, smooth and slow, where the neon shadows dance and the sub bass goes low, drifting through the haze in a cloud of our own design, lost in the loop, just killing time, feeling fine. Yeah, Velvet Highway, just drive. Sunlight creeping through the blind slats, dust motes dancing like acrobats. No alarm clock through it out the door, clothesline in a pile on the floor, coffee in the mug, herbs in the grinder. Left the stress behind, don't need a reminder. Day stretching out like an endless road, lightening the burden, lightening the load. Phone on silent, world on pause, obeying only natural laws. Inhale the peace, exhale the strife. This is the good part of the life. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time, committing the perfect. Lazy cry, stealing the hours back from the clock. Solid as a rock, sitting on the dock, watching the tide roll away. Toast is burning, but I don't even care. Smell of breakfast hanging in the air. Music playing soft from the other room, chasing away the shadows in the gloom. Blues lick playing on a clean guitar, wondering how we ever got this far. Eyes heavy, smile wide, feeling blessed. Put the anxiety to the test. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time, committing the perfect. Lazy cry, stealing the hours back from the clock. Solid as a rock, sitting on the dock, watching the tide roll away. Tomorrow can't wait, Monday is a ghost. Here and now is what matters the most. Let the afternoon melt into the eve. This is a magic that I believe. Slow motion Sunday, taking our time, committing the perfect. Lazy cry, stealing the hours back from the clock. Solid as a rock, sitting on the dock, watching the tide roll away. Tomorrow can't wait, Monday is a ghost. Here and now is what matters the most. Let the afternoon melt into the eve. This is a magic that I believe.
rug, staring at the ceiling fan, spinning round and round like the hour hand. Got the 6-string plugged in, amp buzzing warm, safe inside the room, shelter from the storm. Notes bending slow, crying out the blues. Nothing on the schedule, nothing left to lose. Just a vibration, shaking up the floor, knocking on the sky. Open up the door, it's a thick atmosphere, heavy on the chest. Put the weary mind to a little bit of rest. Sequences aligned, purple and the green, painting pictures in the air that nobody has seen. Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Choosing licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race, yeah. We just floating in space, yeah. Ashtray overflowing with the thoughts I burned away, turning into ghosts of a complicated day. Finger on the fretboard, sliding down the neck, keeping anxiety constantly in check. Lo-fi static hissing underneath the beat. Chill hop rhythm makes the cipher complete. Exhale the doubt, inhale the creative flow. Watch the LED lights putting on a show. Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Choosing licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race, yeah. Floating in space, bend a note, hold it there, let it resonate. Everything is perfect, there's no need to hate. Just a vibe, just a mood, strictly organic. No need to rush, no need to panic. Smoke rings and Stratocasters floating in the dark, lighting up the mind with a tiny little spark. Choosy licks and heavy kicks, a hypnotic embrace. Taking it slow, we ain't running in a race, yeah. Yeah, we just floating in space. Can't really tell, caught under the magic of a lazy spell. Steam rising up from the cup in my hand, mind wandering off to a distant land. Green leaves in the tea, green buds in the jar, wondering if we could ever travel to a star. Philosophy deepened by the state that I'm in, where the ending ends and the starts begin. Strumming on the chords, let the fingers dance, caught in a hypnotic psychedelic trance. Eyes half open, smile on the face, finding my rhythm at my own pace. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul, packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, a sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care, just me. Shadows on the wall making shapes in the dusk. Scent of the room is vanilla and musk. Slow trap beat rattling
in the window frame, playing the game, but we ain't keeping score of the game. Reflecting on the past, but it doesn't even hurt. Digging in the crates, getting mud on the shirts. Eyes too wide, panoramic view. Pain in the silence with a shade of blue. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul. Packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, a sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care. Just be bitter and sweet, mixing in the mouth. Thoughts going north while I'm heading south. Crossroads blues with a marlin twist, disappearing slowly in the purple mist. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul. Packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, a sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care. Just be.
Static noise, radio toning. Static noise, radio toning. Radio toning.
But I'm living analog, walking through the digital forest in a fog. Vintage vibes only, cassette tape hiss, searching for a moment of pure bliss. Dusty fingers digging in the crate, finding that sample, accept the fate. Loop it up, chop it up, slow it down. Best beat maker in this sleepy town. Warm for the tubes, blow of the lamp. Feeling like a vagabond, feeling like a tramp. Rolling down the river of a sine wave. Nothing to lose and nothing to save. We just drifting, analog style. Flowing down the river for a long, long mile. Scratch and pop, snap and crackle. Got no chains, got no shackle. Free no mind. Let the needle drop. Smoke swirling round the turntable arm, protecting the groove from any harm. Hypnotic rotation, 33 and a third. Speaking a language without a word. Guitar riff borrowed from 72. Feeling the old school rhythm and blues. Head nodded steady, eyes closed tight. Vibing alone in the middle of the night. We just drifting, analog style. Floating down the river for a long, long mile. Scratch and pop, snap and crackle. Got no chains, got no shackle.
bring it back again. Music is the ink, spirit is the pen. Writing on the air, invisible script. Totally focused, totally tripped. We just drifted, analog style, floating down the river for a long, long mile. Scratch and pop, snap and crackle. Got no chains, got no shackle. Free your mind, let the needle drive. Rap, 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 rap. Rap, 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 rap. Rap, rap, rap. Rap, 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 rap. Rap, Stratocasters, radio tuning. Rap, Stratocasters. Radio tuning.
Static noise. Radio tuning. Static noise. Radio tune. Static noise. Radio tuning. Radio tuning.
Static noise.
Radio tuning. Radio noise. Keep it real.
Digital world, but I'm living analog. Walking through the digital forest in the fog. Vintage vibes only, cassette tape hiss. Searching for a moment of pure bliss. Dusty fingers digging in the crate. Finding that sample, accept the fate. Loop it up, chop it up, slow it down. Best beat maker in the sleepy town. Warmth the tubes, glow of the lamp. Feeling like a vagabond, feeling like a tramp. Rolling down the river of a sine wave. Nothing to lose and nothing to save.
We just drifted, analog style, floating down the river for a long, long mile. Scratch and pop, snap and crackle. Got no chains, got no shackle. Free your mind, mind. Let the needle drop.
Smoke swirling round the turntable arm, protecting the groove from any harm. The hypnotic rotation, 33 and a third. Speaking the language without a word. Guitar riff balled from 7 to 2. Feeling the old school rhythm and blues. Head nodding steady, eyes closed tight. Vibing alone in the middle of the night.
We just drifting, analog style, floating down the river for a long, long mile. Scratch and pop, snap and crackle. Got no chains, got no shackle. Free your mind, yeah. Let the needle drop.
Erotic track, bring it back again. Music is the ink, spirit is the pen. Writing on the air, invisible script. Totally focused, totally tripped.
Keep it real. We just drifting, analog style, floating down the river for a long, long mile.
morning or evening, I can't really tell. Caught under the magic of a lazy spell. Steam rising up from the cup in my hand. Mind wandering off to a distant land. Green leaves in the tea, green buds in the jar. Wondering if we could ever travel to a star. Philosophy deepened by the state that I'm in, where the ending ends and the starts begin. Strumming on the chords, let the fingers dance. Caught in a hypnotic psychedelic trance. Eyes half open, smile on the face. Finding my rhythm at my own pace. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul. Packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, a sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care. Just be. Shadows on the wall, making shapes in the dusk. Scent of the room is vanilla and musk. Slow trap beat rattling the window frame. Playing the game, but we ain't keeping score of the game. Reflecting on the past, but it doesn't even hurt. Digging in the crates, getting mud on the shirt. Sex fake, wide panoramic view. Painting the silence with the shade of blue. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul. Packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care. Just be. Bitter and sweet, mixing in the mouth. Thoughts going north while I'm headed south. Crossroads blues with a modern twist, disappearing slowly in the purple mist. Green tea and guitar strings, plucking at the soul. Packing up the worries, filling up the bowl. It's a gentle vibration, sweetness in the air. Nothing really matters, no reason to care. Just be.
Fragile like the trust, turning all the memories into dust. Roll it up tight, seal it with a kiss. Searching for a momentary bliss, reflecting on the choices that I made. Walking in the sun, walking in the shade. Balance is the key, steady is the hand. Building up a castle in the sand. Spark it up, let the gray cloud rise. Open up the third and the inner eyes. Looking in the mirror, what do I see? A hazy version of who I wanna be. Roll and reflect, inspect the intellect. Treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear.
everything becomes so crystal clear. When the smoke clears, yeah. Guitar strings rusted, but the tone is gold. Stories of the young and the stories of the old. Blues running through the veins like a flood. Music is the oxygen, music is the blood. Sitting on a porch, watching rain fall, listening to the distant nature call. No rush to answer, let it ring. Just focus on the song that I sing. Roll and reflect, inspect the intellect. Treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear. Everything becomes so crystal clear. When the smoke clears, yeah. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Living is a must, surviving is a lust. Burn it down until it burns the tip. Don't let the reality slip. Roll and reflect, inspect the intellect. Treating the mind with the utmost respect. Inhale the wisdom, exhale the fear. Everything becomes so crystal clear. When the smoke clears,